Hello everyone and welcome back to Lizzie in Disneyland. Today is part 2 and my final instalment of my Ufufy collection. So I'm going to show you the ones I've got, and then to complete this video I'm going to talk you through the ones that I am in search of. So let's kick it off with the Winnie the Pooh set. These were in the original wave that the Disney store released, and I had to snap them up. So the first one I got was Pooh Bear. I love their subdued colours, they're very pastel, and I just love how squishy they are. Apple blossoms, but honestly they could have done honey for these ones. I'm a little bit disappointed, since some of the other ones, such as the Beauty and the Beast, which I'm going to show you today, are rose. I feel like these should have been honey. Then we've got Tigger. I really regret not getting a second one for my dad because I won't part with this one, but he has quite an extensive Tigger collection, so I really wish I got it for him. Then we've got Piglet. His colouring isn't really different to his colouring normally, but obviously for the other characters, if they're quite bright, they have to tone them down a little bit, but I really love that Piglet stayed the same. And finally, for my Winnie the Pooh Ufufys, I have Eeyore. I really love that the mane goes all the way down his back. I wish he'd had a detachable tail, but I'm really happy with him nonetheless. So since I've already talked about the Beauty and the Beast set, I might as well show them to you next. This is Belle. I really wish they'd done her in her peasant outfit because I'm not a massive fan of the yellow, but clearly the yellow is more iconic to most people. She used to smell of roses, but honestly I think the smell's gone out of this one, which I don't really mind because I didn't like the smell of roses anyway, but I love her blushing cheeks. Then we've got the Beast, and you know I love the Beast because in my previous video I have the XL version of him as well. If you haven't watched that video, I will leave a card simply because these two videos go together, so if you've missed that I highly recommend you go back and watch that. Then I've got Cogsworth. I really love how he's been done. He is such a wonderful character to make, and I think he translates into Ufufy form far better than he does Tsum Tsum. So I really love this one. Then you've got Lumiere. I personally think the Tsum Tsum is better for him because he's obviously meant to be thin, so having this fat squishy one is a bit weird, but I do like him. And finally for this set I have Chip. They did do a Mrs. Potts, but it didn't come to the UK. And then the final set, and the biggest set, is Snow White. So these smelled of the regular apple blossoms, but obviously it fits because Snow White is given a poison apple, so I don't mind that one too much. It's just the Winnie the Pooh one that really bothers me. So I really love this Snow. I love that she's got light brown hair. Even though she's meant to have dark black hair, I just think she looks so much better like this. And she's really cute in Ufufy form. I definitely prefer her Ufufy to her Tsum Tsum. I believe the smell's faded on these as well, which is good for me because I wasn't really a fan of the smell anyway. Then we've got Grumpy, who you will have seen in the thumbnail. He is my dad's favourite and I love Grumpy so much. So I'm really glad they brought him out. I really love the detail on his eyebrows as well. Then you have my favourite, which is Dopey. Again, if you watch my previous video, I do have Dopey in the XL form as well. Those are the only XLs I have, but I had to get Dopey because he is my favourite dwarf. Then we've got Sneezy. You can tell it's Sneezy because he is actually mid-sneeze if you look at the way they've done his eyes. Then you've got Sleepy. You can tell he's got droopy eyelids, so he is the sleepy one. But obviously you could just Google what colour their outfits are to work out which one's which, but I can tell by the eyes. Then I've got Bashful. He blushes more than the others, so that's how you can tell that it's Bashful. Then we've got Happy. I always know it's Happy because I know he wears blue and yellow, but obviously he doesn't have any overwhelming expression, he just looks as though he's smiling, so this one is Happy. And then finally for the dwarves we have Doc. Doc is the only dwarf that wears glasses and he is the easiest to spot, and I just think they're so cute. They have the fluffiest little beards and they're just so squishy. They always live above my Tsum Tsums up there. So those are all of the Ufufys that I own at the moment. There is a Little Mermaid set in Tokyo, I believe. I would also love a Chip and Dale in the small form rather than the tiny form. And I would really love to complete my Aristocats set. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have, and let me know if you have any Disney collections yourself. Obviously I collect Ufufys and Tsum Tsums as well as just regular plush. I also collect pop vinyls and Tiny Big Feet, which I need to show you guys soon as they're getting out of hand. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!